Hello, welcome back to the Football Chat podcast. We are here for episode 30. Pretty big milestone, only 20 off 50 now. Halfway to 100. So yeah.
Ooh.
Solid.
Excitement.
Episode 30. I mean, we're not going to get like party poppers out or something. We'll save that for episode 100. But yeah, it's a good milestone.
70
Good milestone to hit. And today, we're going to be discussing how to rebuild Manchester United. Well, how to make Manchester United a serious club again. It'll be titled something like that. But yeah, we're discussing who we'd bring. We're basically going to be like directors of football. Discussing who we're going to bring in as the manager, the kind of transfers we're going to make, so, you know, suiting that alongside the manager and stuff like that. And just how to make Manchester United a serious club again. Because right now, bit of a banter side.
Hilarious.
Quite funny to watch because they just...
Defensively shocking.
5th season in a row now without a trophy.
Yeah.
But I think what I've done to this team is it's going to change them. I think they could win. I think they could win the Champions League first season, if I'm honest. That's how good this team is that I've made.
I think I'll get them back in the top 4.
Really reaching for the stars there.
In terms of, well, what I mean by that is like challenging for the title, might win the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And like get to the semis of the Champions League.
So make him semi-competitive again, but not. Maybe need another year to get up to to European football greatness and become one of the big dogs again. But yeah, overall throughout this, my philosophy for the whole thing is kind of one step back to take 2 steps forward. I think you need to start moving out players with a bad attitude, getting in players with a good attitude, a lot of work ethic in the side, and just building a better team.
I can't a motto for my business.
Yeah.
Sell the shit, splash the cash.
Nice. Little bit of rhyming in there as well.
I know. So
And
that's basically what I've
alliteration.
done. I've just got rid of all the terrible players with attitudes and just I think are genuinely awful footballers, and I've just gone and spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because so we gave ourselves the extra.
I mean, there's a lot of
100 mil,
deadwood to clear. Yeah, we've given 100 mil budget.
plus whatever profits you make from selling players. For me, I ended up with 243 million to spend.
Oh, I was very close with 245.
Oh,
That is weirdly close.
that is way too close. I don't like that.
Though I have only just realised that I have miscalculated that, and it's actually 280 mil. I think I forgot to add someone. Because I've just looked at my profits and said 180 mil, and I've looked at my budget, it's 245.
Alright.
Either way, I'm very much in the green
Okay.
in terms of profit from this.
Oh, definitely.
I think I'm making a loss overall of 15 mil. Like from the original 100 mil. What about you? How much are you keeping? Because I think I'll still have 85 mil.
I sold a total of 163 million. I spent a total of 240.
So you're going to have about 20 mil left over. You better bring up some instant success, and I don't think the Glazers are going to be buzzing.
I've lost 77 million.
Nice. I've lost 15. I don't think the Glazers are going to be happy with you. You're going to need instant results
I love
again.
it when we win the FA Cup and the Europa League.
Right. I think the most obvious place to start is with the manager.
Yes.
A lot of candidates for the role. Of course, we know now that Ranić will be stepping down come the end of the season. The favourites at the moment, despite what the Daily Mirror try to tell you that it's Tuchel, it's not Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel's not going anywhere, he's staying at Chelsea. Blue at heart,
I'd say we've
Thomas
kind of
Tuchel.
chosen the top 2 favourites.
Yeah. So you've gone with...
I've gone with Mauricio Pochettino.
Fair enough. Good choice. I do think either candidate for manager are good. I think Poch has a lot to prove, though. He's failed at PSG with infinite money.
And incredible.
But he did brilliantly at Tottenham with no money. So maybe you shouldn't have spent all your cash.
No.
You've just given him the squad to see what he does with it.
I've spent so much money.
I think if you're... I kind of disagree with your method.
What,
I'm
splash?
honest.
Sell the shit, splash the cash.
Yeah, if you're bringing in Poch, in my opinion, then I think you sell players like, Pogba on a free. I think you sell Ronaldo. You just get rid of players with bad attitudes. You bring in some hard workers.
I haven't done that.
and you see what Poch can do with them.
I've just spent a lot of money.
Because I think his man management is brilliant. Right, I've gone with Erik Ten Hag. I think the Ajax boss is ready now for that challenge. He was being looked at by Bayern Munich before, but they favour Julian Nagelsmann.
Another good manager.
Which is fair enough, because there's not many Nagelsmanns out there. So unfortunate for Ten Hag, he missed out on that one, but he's going to love it here at United, and we're going to win the Champions League together. Should we go through sales first?
Go on then.
I think the two biggest questions are what you're doing with Pogba and Cavani. They're two easy questions, both going out on a contract. Are you letting them leave?
Yes, I'm letting them both leave on a free. I don't like Pogba, and I don't need Cavani. So
fair enough. I've done the same. I was thinking about keeping Cavani, but I've got Martial returning from loan, so no real need for him. And I've brought in another big striker. For Pogba, I've also let him go. He's off to PSG. I think you'll love it there, if I'm honest.
Yeah, a lot of big-headed players that like a lot of money.
Huge egos.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. But, so in your scenario, where's Pogba going? Also PSG?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do scenarios.
Okay.
Because as I said, sell the shit. I don't care where they go. They're going.
Fair enough.
Even if it's to...
I do think PSG is Pogba's only option now.
Probably. I don't think he'll return.
It depends who they get in as manager as well, because I think if they get Conte, could be a problem for Pogba there, considering you've took Poch off him. Right. Other sales.
Shall I go? You going for yours first, or me too?
You can go first. I want to hear this ludicrousy.
I am selling Fred for 20 mil.
I'm keeping Fred.
Wan-Bissaka for 30.
I am loaning out Wan-Bissaka with a 40 mil option to buy.
De Gea for 20.
Ooh, harsh.
Bailly for 5.
I've got rid of Bailly.
Lingard on a free.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Jones for 3 million. I know that's a
Poor Phil Jones. Why don't you just let him go on a free at that point? Why are you demanding that 3 mil comes in
that's
for
a
him?
crucial 3 million. Because if not, I'd lose 80 mil rather than 77.
That's the reason you've still got a job.
Selling Martial for 25 million. Van der Beek for 20 million. Andreas Pereira for 5 million. Axel Tuanzebe for 5 million also. Pogba and Cavani on a free. And Brandon Williams for 10 million.
I think the only things I've done that you haven't is I've sold Cristiano Ronaldo for 15 mil. Which, I mean, it's bold. But I still envision Ronaldo and Mbappe playing together at Real Madrid. I think he's a big character, and I don't want him in my dressing room, if I'm honest. He's obviously a fantastic player, but, going along with my 1 step back, 2 steps forward mentality, I think if we lose him, we gain in the long run. Because he's, 37 now? And the striker I've brought in is only, 4 years younger, but I think that could make a huge difference. And I think Ronaldo will do well at Real Madrid again. I think he'll enjoy it more than in the Premier League.
I can see it.
They've had good fun of a year at United. Now get rid of him again. I don't think the Glazers will like me, but whatever.
They might.
And then Rashford, 85 mil to PSG.
Yeah.
I don't think he's big-headed, but I think if they're getting rid of Neymar, they need a statement signing.
That's a lot for Rashford.
I disagree. I think look if Maguire's 80 mil, then Rashford 85.
Because it was English Premier League, English to English club.
I think PSG want to make a statement.
Bundesliga, then
I think PSG will want to make a statement. I think Rashford's the perfect statement for that, because obviously they're used to buying players with terrible character and stuff. So I think bringing in a player that's deemed by the media to be a good guy, obviously because all the stuff he does,
but
all the brilliant charity work
he does. If he wasn't English, then no one would care.
I don't know. I think I agree. I disagree with that. I think if he was any nationality, and he's doing fantastic charity work, they'll love it. What, a Manchester United player? So if Ronaldo was going to homeless shelters and sorting people out,
if he leaves for PSG and did what he did in France,
What, Rash?
The English media wouldn't care.
Oh no, the English media wouldn't really care because it's not in England. But I think it'd be
still an English player.
But I think it'd be good for the PSG brand image. I don't think they care about what the English media are saying.
Yeah, okay. I think 85 million is a little bit high.
I've then also sold McTominay for 35 mil to Newcastle.
So I've kept who the hell is that? I've kept McTominay and sold Fred. You've sold McTominay and kept Fred.
I can't back you selling Fred.
I don't like Fred.
Fred's a good player. I think Ten Hag will get the most out of him.
I don't like.
I think McTominay doesn't really have. Is very incredibly limited. I think he'll do well at Newcastle, but
I'm keeping him.
This Manchester United rebuild is it's going to require him to leave. I've also got rid of Andres Pereira. I got rid of all the other players you did for the same price, apart from Bailly, who I'm going to immediately get into my purchases. I've exchanged to Sevilla as part of a Koundé deal. Okay. Brought in Jules Koundé, 60 mil. Bailly goes the other way as well. I think that's a deal that they'd accept, and I think it's a good deal for everyone involved.
Yeah.
I think Bailly will do well back in the La Liga. I think Koundé will do well in the Premier League. I think Manchester United need Koundé over Bailly.
I think there's more.
Sevilla will take the money.
I think there's more chance of Koundé going Chelsea. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I'm going to try and steal him away. At the moment, Chelsea have got a transfer embargo, so.
Good point.
Manchester United gonna.
Chelsea might not even be a club.
Plus, I think Chelsea are going to focus more on making sure Rudiger's all right, and then delete. Yeah. Hopefully.
Maybe. Okay. Do you want to go for the other purchases?
I want Koundé at Chelsea, but in this scenario, I'm bringing Koundé into Manchester United. My other purchase is Robert Lewandowski, 30 mil. He's got a year left on his deal. He's 33 now. I don't see Bayern being able to ask for any more. And I think if he's looking for one last challenge, I'm offering him up one. I think he'll take it. I've brought Anthony with Ten Hag across from Ajax. Gave him 50 mil. I think they'll take that. He'll do well at the club in the Premier League. Might stunt the development somewhat of Alanya and Garnacho, but I don't know. I think he'll do fine. I think he'll be fine. I'll rotate a lot. They'll get loads of minutes each. I've got in Brendan Aronson. He's not going to start, but for 25 mil, good option for the future. Kind of copying the Manchester City model there. Bringing a player, but while Bruno's still operating well.
Yeah. Still
really good. Aronson will play under him for a while, and then eventually he'll fit perfectly into that role in attacking midfield in that in the Ten Hag 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Who else here? I've got a lot of players. Brought in Sven Botman from Lille, 30 mil. I think that's a
good centre-half.
Solid signing. It means I'll have 5 centre-backs, but I think the more the merrier. We're going to be in a lot of competitions. We're going to be winning a lot of things. Yeah. We're going to need to rotate frequently. And then after that, it is just free transfers. I've got Brozovic, Modric, Mazraoui, Dembele, Johnston and Kamara. All on free transfers. Very much doing what PSG did, but rather than bringing in Messi's big name. Donnarumma's obviously done well, but they brought in Wijnaldum. Ramos hasn't really done much, so yeah, I think Modric will have I think he's now 36, but I'll give him a year contract.
Yeah, see how he does.
Wait, look at Thiago Silva, came into Chelsea, he's worked wonders. So I think. Modric will do well in that midfield.
Real Madrid, though?
He hasn't got a contract at the moment.
I guess, yeah.
Brozovic, he's in his 30s, I think, but he's got a good few years left, so he'll do all right. You've got the Croatian connection there. Varane and Modric play together at Real Madrid, so they'll link up nicely. And then I've brought in Ousmane Dembele, who's French, so we've got quite a French contingent going on. I've also got Bukayo Kamara, who's French. Sam Johnston's just a good backup because I let Henderson go. Henderson go for 15 mil. So he slots in nicely there. And then I've got Mazraoui from Ajax coming in on a free. Will do well at right back. I don't know whether I'll start him or Dalot, but they'll rotate frequently. So yeah. Who've you bought in? Because I think this is
my purchase,
quite interesting.
My purchases are more of replacement signings for who left. So, obviously, I let Paul Pogba go on a free. I'm replacing him with Franck Kessie on a free as well.
Yeah.
So, no loss there. I I let Wan-Bissaka go for 30 mil. I'll replace him with Juan Cuadrado on a free from Juventus, so that's a good profit there.
Yeah.
Because I think Cuadrado's better than Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, I think you do. You're gonna have. He's not great defensively, Cuadrado.
Yeah, I know. But I do think, and also things like, if it's more of a defensive game, then there's an option of Dallo to bring on.
Dallow's also more of an offensive right back.
Dallo. I rate Dallo highly.
All right.
Then I'm also going to bring in Nkunku for 50 mil as another
That's a solid.
Another midfield option. To obviously now let go Lingard and Van der Beek. So another option in that midfield because to replace Fred. Next one is very Poch linked. I would call it Cavani replacement, but I've let Cavani go on free, and I'm spending 105 million on this.
So I think this is an interesting deal. This one.
Harry Kane.
Yeah, linked heavily with Manchester City. Looked like it was going to happen for large portions of the last window. It didn't.
I mean,
but it's happening now, and he's going to Manchester United.
Kane under Poch for a couple of years broke record after record after record.
You think he'll get the most goals in Premier League history under you at Man United?
They get on really well. The only clash could be with Ronaldo and Kane being at the club, but I do think Kane would go if Poch came to him and said, if Tottenham accept the offer. If Poch came and said, look, come join me at Man United. We're rebuilding.
That's the problem.
We're going to go back for trophies. Because I think this Man United squad that I'm building would have more chance of winning a trophy than the Tottenham squad.
Yeah, I mean, you just said in there, if Tottenham accepted the bid. I think that's the biggest problem. Daniel Levy is not known as a reasonable character.
I know, I said 105 mil, but realistically it could be anywhere between 100 mil and 170.
Yeah.
So... He'd probably say 200 knowing Levy. Other ones, Nikola Milenkovic of Fiorentina for 25 mil is a little...
This deal is funny.
I'm kind of thinking this is more of a panic buy.
Yeah. Right, so you've purposefully done a panic buy.
Well, I'm being realistic.
Right.
I'm not going to walk in here and go bang, 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 bang. Some things do want... I'm letting Bailly and Phil Jones go, so I do need
Milenkovic
Antoine Zabi.
For 25 mil.
It's a lot of money, yes, but I rate him.
Did you not look at the free agents list?
No, because I didn't think that hard.
Christensen, Rudiger.
No, I don't want, but they're not going to come on.
Ginter.
That's stupid.
Ginter.
I don't care, Jack. I didn't look at it properly. He'll rotate with Varane and Maguire. He'll be a good option. And I still think he's a good player and a big player.
Alright.
I like him. I like him a lot, as you can tell, 25 million.
Yeah.
Other big signing, also I let De Gea go, and to replace him, I've bought Ilan Meslier of Leeds for 60 million. I think Meslier is a world-class goalkeeper.
I think he's a quality keeper. I think he needs time to prove himself, though.
No.
You're just going to chuck him in the deep end and see what happens.
I think he's already world-class.
Alright. Yeah.
I think he's an incredible
I think he's incredibly underrated because a lot of people because they concede a lot leads.
Exactly.
Under Bielsa they did at least.
But at least he's proved he can do what De Gea does. He can, make saves that stop the game going from 1-0 to 4-0. He can make saves that keep you.
They've still lost,
level.
but
he can make saves to win. He comes up with big saves when they need them, basically.
What about 7-0 against Man City then?
Yeah, he won't do that because that's what I'm saying. He will stop that.
What?
Because he's got a better defensive run with Milenkovic.
Right, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And that's it. 240 million on Harry Kane, Nikola Milenkovic, Ilan Meslier, Juan Cuadrado, Frank Kessie, and Christopher Nkunku.
I spent 195 mil on Koundé, Aronson, Anthony, Lewa, Botman, Brozovic, Mazraoui, Dembele, Modric, Johnson, and Kamara. So that's 11 players for 30 mil less than Neymar.
And I got 6 players for 40 mil more than Neymar.
Nice, yeah, good statistic.
Right. I've done well here. This is why I don't do things like this. This is why I'll never be a man who sorts out transfers.
Director of football.
Yeah.
Right, what's your starting 11 then?
Right, should we go with lineup? I'm playing 4-3-1-2 because for me the focal point was fitting Ronaldo and Kane on the pitch at the same time.
That is mental.
Does mean it could hinder progress and the playing time of Alanga and Sancho.
No, it definitely will.
But I feel like they can come on and play up front or in the cam role.
Right.
4-3-1-2.
Them some new positions.
Yeah, 4-3-1-2. Ilhan Melier in goal, obviously. Cuadrado right back, Tellez left back, Varane and... This is a tough one between Milenkovic and Maguire.
Was it?
But I've said Maguire.
Which overpriced centre half are we going to stick in the defence today then?
Just because he's a leader. Then midfield 3 and Nkunku. I've messed up massively here.
Who have you put in there?
I got a mare.
What's your mare?
I'm not letting Paul Pogba go on a free.
He's come back.
He's staying as a blunder. Paul Pogba is staying.
He's left on a free. He can't get any deal. He can't get a contract, and then you've brought him back. Nice, good, solid.
Paul Pogba is staying.
You're not putting Matic in middle midfield?
No. Pogba is not leaving. I'm keeping Paul Pogba. Anyway, midfield 3.
Plot twist. Paul Pogba's back, everyone. I know that was a big thing at the start of the video that I got rid of him, but I've decided.
Oh, God.
Actually, I quite like him.
I didn't read my lineup when I looked at my sales. Anyway, midfield 3 of Nkunku, Pogba and Kessie. Which is a very nice midfield.
Yeah.
With Pogba in it. Pogba in the centre of it. He's staying.
Nice.
Just got to drill that high now. Then Bruno Fernandes in the cam, and then a front 2 of Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Kane.
The pronunciations are perfect. Right. I've of course gone for a 4-2-3-1 in goal. It's David De Gea. No need to change that. Mazraoui, Koundé, Varane, Tellez. Your back 4. They're going to be keeping loads of clean sheets. Modric and Brozovic, little bit aging, but we're going to be. We've got Van der Beek coming through. We've got Kamara. We've got Aronson even could play in there. We've got Fred. We've got Matic. Rotation options. We've got loads of them. Matic isn't going to play much, but he's there. On the right wing or left wing, it'll be interchangeable. We have Anthony on one, Sancho on the other. But of course, I want to get Garnacho more involved this season. I've got Dembele as well on a free, so he'll be able to play those roles. I've got Alanya, of course, at the club, so he'll be doing a job for me as well. Up front, Robert Lewandowski. I've only got Martial's back up, but we can just play Alanya up front, or Dembele, or Garnacho. Just someone. Okay. Or even like Bruno could do a job up there. So we've got lots of options there for rotation and stuff. So I'm quite happy with
my rotation options, which I've got.
And of course I've got Botman as well.
Bench keeper, I've got Dean Henderson. Rate him. I think he's a good keeper.
Yeah.
Dalot can fill in at right back or left back.
I've still got Dalot as well.
Luke Shaw can obviously fill in at left back.
Same.
Milenkovic, the best signing in the world, can obviously also he'll fill in at centre back when needed. I've also got Lindelof, who can do the same.
I've also kept Lindelof.
Midfield-wise, McTominay, Matic, Mata can all do a job in there, so they'll rotate and kind of play in like the cup games.
So
and
can we just clear something up?
What?
Your motto at the start was sell the shit, splash the cash. But if any of Pogba and Nkunku or Kessie get injured, then Nemanja Matic is going to be running on there. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise it was a world-class midfielder you were bringing in.
Yeah, and then Sancho, Alanga and Rashford can all do a job as a rotation up front or in cam. Or, say you bring off Kane or Ronaldo, you can shift the formation.
You can.
So you could do a double sub, like Alanga and Sancho for Ronaldo and Pogba, and then you put Kessie and Nkunku in the pivot, Alanga on the left, Sancho on the right, Kane through the middle. So options there. Lots of options to do there.
Yeah. It's a solid team. Right. I mean, this is a little bit of a shorter podcast episode. I think it's like less than half an hour. But that's all right. Sometimes have to be a little bit shorter. We've got no FPL to do. today.
That is obviously now done in Premier League predictions. And
I will just give Twitter a scroll through and see if there's any little topics we could discuss.
Alright. But yeah, I do feel United need a lot of change. Maybe don't sign Nikola Milenkovic for 25 million. But that's what I would do.
Not the best idea.
But obviously, I'm not the director of football. I'm not there to make the transfers. So, Man United fans, don't worry.
So, just your manager, Pochettino, coming in. Currently 2-0 down to Monaco, and Monaco have a penalty pending VAR.
Yeah.
Solid, he's going to do well, though.
Yeah, he's going to do great. He's going to cut, because United don't have VAR against them. It always goes for them, so they don't get any.
So it won't be 3-0, it'll only be 2-0.
And we won't concede 2 goals because I have Ilhan Melier in goal.
And Milenkovic at the back.
Exactly.
Solid.
Milenkovic at the back. He will always stop the attack.
Right, we don't need songs about him. Is that the only...
Listen to my track.
The only one.
This tune really smack.
We're literally recording this as the FA Cup games are playing out, and Palace are 2-0 up against Everton.
Well, yeah.
Mark Guehi scored the opener.
Obviously, Chelsea won last night.
El Capitan.
That was good, but good display against Middlesbrough. But fair play to Middlesbrough. Knocked out United and Tottenham, got to the FA Cup quarterfinals.
Yeah, good shift from them.
But they aren't going to Wembley. It's the Blue Boys from Cobham in London who progressed to Wembley. Don't know what that was.
Yeah, nice. Right, I think, that is about where we're going to round it up.
Rather than me just shout about my Middlesbrough.
It's the Bahrain Grand Prix today, so a little bit stretched for time, but no FPL to discuss, because next podcast episode, next week, there might be another one in between, I don't know, but next week, Wednesday the something of something, 7 days after this one comes out, there'll be a podcast episode about FPL. Big FPL overview. We're going to be discussing the big picks you need to be bringing in for the rest of the 8 game weeks. We're going to be doing our own, making sure our own teams are up to standards, looking through the league as always. So that'll be a big FPL one. And since there's no kind of change in FPL between now and then, it doesn't really matter too much. But I just want to say I am definitely smashing it at the moment in FPL. So
one thing I forgot to check is my cup. How I'm doing in the cup.
Oh yeah,
I got a buy-in game week 29.
We can just check that
I've
quickly.
got a buy-in game 29, but game 30.
In terms of live streams, we are live next Tuesday. So this comes out on the Wednesday. In 6 days, we're back live. Unfortunately, not much football on. It's all kind of what's it called? It's all international break at the moment. So yeah, not much to discuss in terms of Premier League and that, but we'll be back live the week after. Well, we're doing one England game and then Premier League action is back. Right, should we round up there then? How are you getting on in the cup?
Battered 19-11.
I'm currently winning in my cup, 17-14.
So the person I've got, they've got Rice and Antonio. I've got Doherty, Kulusevski and Kane. So Tottenham win today, I will probably beat them. If West Ham win today, they'll beat me. But the comeback's on. I'm coming for you, Quebec.
I'm currently playing against Timilan Aragbasola. He's on 18 points, but he took a -4, so he's only on 14 in his clash with me. I'm on 17, and I've still got Kane, Son, Maddison, Yarmolenko, Barnes and Doherty to play, so I'm going to crush him. Absolute scenes. And I know I was mocking your manager for conceding. Pochettino, PSG were losing, but Ajax now losing to Feyenoord. So that's
great way to end it.
If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts. How you would rebuild Manchester United, all that kind of stuff. If you're on YouTube, head over to the Spotify. If you're on Spotify, you want to head over to the YouTube. Hit all the good stuff. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like, comment. If you're heading over to the Spotify, hit the download, hit the follow.
Add to episodes.
Hit all that stuff. And if you've watched a bit, you can give us a little rating as well.
Yeah.
So, currently 5 stars on there because we're the best. So
Exactly.
no one else has a 5-star
Spot
rating.
by brand deal coming soon.
It might be because there's only like a couple of people that have voted on it, but it's probably because we're the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is about all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.